How y'all doing? Uncle Jocelyn. Shoot. What's up? What's up? Oh, shoot. What the heck happened to my cards, child? Alright, so I'm gonna just do it like this then. I hope everyone is doing well. So today I'm going to give a early bird message for our day, what we should be expecting, or whatever comes out is what I'm gonna do. Whatever my ancestors, angels, and spirit guides guide me to say is what I will be talking about today. So the download is you ain't in love, it's just retrograde. Another download is don't do it. Don't do it. Don't make any hasty decisions at this time. Retrograde is here, and you want to make sure that you are grounding yourself for the most part. That this is not the time to be making any type of relationship. You shouldn't be committing at this time to nobody but yourself. This time you should be focused on you, doing what you got to do for you. All right. So anything else is what Spirit is telling you, that you should not be focused on anything else but yourself. Okay. So personal life area, personal and spiritual growth. Definitely working on your spiritual growth at this time. There's no time to be signing documentations. No huge decisions at this time, guys. No huge decisions at this time. This time, a lot of people are in their emotions, okay? So if you're in your emotions at this time, it is not the time to be making any type of decisions. Let's see, Spirit, what messages do we have? All right, thank you. So we got study, okay? So you want to study at this time. You want to be present in this moment, all right? So it says you are ungrounded and spending too much time in your head. Something has caused you to retreat to your mind. It's time to bring consciousness to it so you can resolve it and start living life more fully again. Peace, everybody. I hope y'all are doing well. So we're talking about, so far we're talking about retrograde. So you really don't love that person. You're really not that in love with that person. You're really not emotional about that person. You're just in a time where you're overthinking. So focus on you. It's time to focus. Spirit is saying to study. A new endeavor is upon you, and it may require new knowledge and skills. Put the intentions out to the universe. The right teachers will soon find you. All right? So make sure you're, because it came out in the reverse. So maybe this is something that you are supposed to be doing, but you're not doing. Spirit is wanting you to focus. Clear your mind of any negative thinking, okay? So, let's see, what else? So we got obligations. What are your obligations at this time? Stop telling yourself you should when you cater to others or to unnecessary expectations of yourself. You stop your flow of abundance. So it's definitely time to focus on you. Get rid of the victim mindset. You feel the world is against you, and this will only cause you to attract more negative results. Stop the blame and take responsibility for your happiness. Only then will abundance start to flow. So if you have watched my video yesterday, it was talking about I lived all this time and found out that I have a negative spirit. So someone could be in their head a lot, okay? So again, remember, this is not the time to be making major decisions, because this is retrograde, okay? So you need to start focusing on you, making sure you're in the present moment. Walk away. So it says you're wasting your precious energy on something that will not bear fruit. It's time to turn your attention to things more aligned to your soul's purpose. So it's time to do the work to focus on you, okay? So let's get some messages and see what this is all what is this talking about. So far what I'm seeing here is self-care and health. So there's someone who may be needing to focus on their health. Spirit, tell me. So also what I'm seeing here is abundance and self-care. So, you know, when you're focusing on yourself, when you're in the present moment, you're able to focus on your goals, the things that matter the most, not other people. You know, if you're focusing too much on other people and, you know, you're reminiscing and all this, you are not really paying attention to the present moment. You're looking in the past and not in the future. So it's telling you to look deeply. Okay, so take a very good look at the situation. There is more you should know. So let's see what this is. All right, so there are some choices that some of you are going to be making. Time to make a decision. Soon a decision will be made. Choose wisely. All right, because whatever decisions you're going to be making is going to lead you into abundance. Okay, so self-care. So what I'm seeing here is that maybe there is someone who's not really being honest with you. Someone that's not really being their truthful self. Okay, so with self-care, Spirit is telling you to focus on yourself. Let's see. Don't lie to yourself. Maybe that's what it's talking about. But let's clarify. Spirit, what is effing liar here for? So, you know, my readings were pretty much talking about making sure that you hold yourself accountable for the things that you do. It's time to be accountable. It's time to learn lessons, okay? What are you not taking in that you should, okay? Because once you learn the lessons that you're supposed to learn, there'll be major changes happening in your life, okay? So I do see that there are some people currently under judgment, okay? They're having to learn a lesson. They're having to study themselves, or, you know, study the situation. Why did you make certain decisions? So there could be people feeling as if their back is against the wall. They could be feeling as if, you know, they're having a lot of huge changes that are happening in their life. If you've seen the number 5 today, I know I've seen it today. And well, 555, number 5, and with the Hierophant here, this is telling me that this is 5. So what I'm seeing here is there is some changes that are happening in your life. There is some changes that are happening in your life, and it's causing. See, I feel like someone's backed up against the wall. Okay, so with the 9 of Wands and the Temperance card, this is telling me that someone is seeing things. You know, even though someone doesn't want to see a specific maybe you have a certain storyline in your head. You know, maybe you're playing things out the way you want to play it out, and Spirit is telling you to end that story. Spirit is telling you to rid the ego. What I'm seeing here is that, you know, with the Death card and the devil card, clarify this devil card, Spirit. Yeah, definitely having to take some responsibility for your actions, okay? And in the storyline of what you may perceive as true, you know, it's time to look at yourself, okay? So someone has a very codependent way of thinking at this time. You know, they're seeing something, they're seeing secretly, they're wanting to put in work when it comes to a specific person. They've been alone, possibly thinking about the way they have done things, and they're wanting to collaborate with you, okay? So that's one storyline. This person is wanting to collaborate with you, all right? So I'm going to give a few stories that could be going on. So for one, what I'm seeing here is that there is a lot of abundance that is happening for a lot of the chosen. I'm seeing the people that were in opposition with you going through this phase where they're thinking on how things went in the past, and they're reminiscing on how, you know, they're pretty much reminiscing on how things used to be with you. And of course, again, again, this is retrograde, so it's going to have some people who are not grounded in their emotions thinking back in the past. But anyhow, with that said, if you are someone who's trying to receive healing and you are stuck in your past, Spirit is telling you to stay in the present moment, so that you get healed. So yeah, that's a message for you. That's advice for you. Do not lie to yourself. See it for what it is and release yourself from the past. Stay in the present moment. For others, I'm seeing here that that we have Empress energy for Empress or Emperor energy. I'm seeing here that the Empress is someone who is very fulfilled at this time. This person is focusing on themselves. They are thinking on how to make their life even better. I feel like they're having new beginnings, and they're keeping it a secret. I don't see like the Empress really telling her business, or the Emperor really telling his business. I'm just pretty much seeing a lot of elevation for the chosen people who have actually worked on themselves. Okay, so with the Devil card and the Nine of Swords, yeah, this is going to stress a lot of people out. A lot of people who are not healed out. With the Devil card and the Nine of Swords and the Five of Pentacles, this is telling me that there are people who have a very toxic mindset that are outside of the chosen's life. All right, and so if you are someone who has not healed, this is a good time for grounding. This is an opportunity for you to ground yourself and know that you could stand in the Emperor or Empress energy if you are able to focus on yourself. All right, so I want you guys to repeat after me. The root chakra. Root chakra, I am. So I am marvelous. I am happy. I am strong. Okay. This is how you stay in the present moment. For your sacral chakra, I feel happy. I feel abundant. I feel amazing. Okay. For your solar plexus, you're going to say, I do not take in negative energy from people that do not serve me. I do not chase, I attract. For your heart chakra, I love myself. Okay? So for your throat chakra, I speak my truth. For your third eye, you're going to say, I see abundance all around me. And for your crown chakra, you're going to say, I know that I can do anything that I put my mind to. All right? So this is how you'll stay in the present moment. You can even do some burning and releasing to release what is not true. Anything that someone said about you, we're going to pretty much release that, because we don't believe anything that someone has said negatively about us. Okay? Shoot. People have said many things, and I still stand in my power either way. With that said, all unforgiveness of myself and others are now cleared from my energy in spirit and in flesh. So you're going to write this on ancestor money and you're going to burn it. I declare, decree, and establish that all unforgiveness of myself and others are now cleared from my energy in spirit and in flesh. So what have you not forgiven yourself from? Okay? All works of inequity done against myself and my loved ones are now destroyed in spirit and in flesh. So write that down on ancestor money and you will burn it. All right. So with that said, let's get some more messages And we'll talk about how your day is going to be going. And then I'll come back and do the dream interpretation. So Spirit, give me some messages that resonate with what we're needing to know. What are we needing to know at this time, Spirit? Thank you. So courage and trust. All right. So chosen, Spirit is telling you that you have the courage to trust your next moves. Make your next moves your best moves, because things are going to be working out for you. Right, Spirit? What do we need to know? Can we clarify these cards? What's going on? All right. All right. So, Four of Swords with the High Priest. Someone's receiving more gifts when it comes to their intuition, when it comes to their spirituality. All right. So, I'm seeing here that we could have a moon coming up, or a crescent moon, some moon, whatever moon cycle this is. I don't know. What I'm seeing here is that you will notice that you're going to have more gifts. More gifts, okay? Spiritually, I see that these gifts are going to help you to assist people in their lives. And I feel like even though you're going to be assisting people in their lives, there's some people who are just not going to take the message because they're not in a space where, I feel like they'll take your money, they'll take anything that's superficial. But when it comes to some of the advice you may have for them, even when they know that you're right, I feel like some people will reject your message, okay? So it's okay to feel rejected when it comes to giving certain advice to people. Give it anyway, because it will linger on. Because even though with the Four of Cups is showing me that there is some rejection, it's also showing me that this person is still thinking about the message, like it will linger, and it eventually, clarify it, it's gonna make someone feel irritated about what you say. They're not gonna like what you say, but it will, because this person is stuck in their ego, okay? So I feel like you're gonna be giving some advice to somebody. They're not gonna like it. They're not gonna like it, because honestly, they feel everything is fine with them. They feel everything is fine with them. They don't feel that there's nothing wrong with them. They don't feel like nothing is wrong with them. As a matter of fact, they don't feel nothing's wrong with them. Oh God, every time I do the damn devil card, every time that devil card comes out, it's always like falling somewhere. Somebody don't want you to know that they're toxic. But anyway, no matter. So you being intuitive irritates somebody. But what I'm seeing here is that even though you share messages that make people heated and hot, it does linger in. But people want to fight you because of your message. But they can't do shit about it. You know what I'm saying? So the truth hurts people who are unhealed. The truth hurts people that are very unhealed. And it's in my opinion, it's kind of like, why the hell would you sit here and watch somebody or be around somebody, if this is the case, and you don't like what they're saying? Like, that don't make sense to me. Anyway, this person is from the past, okay? This person is from the past, and I'm seeing here that you've ended this chapter with this person, and they've learned a huge lesson from it. Even though, you know what? So the person from the past that you had to let go of, you learned, or they have, even though their ego is like very, very like taking over them, they have learned an important lesson, or they're learning something now. All I'm seeing here is that you've ended this chapter with this person, and they learned they learned something. They learned you weren't gonna play with the toxicity. And so with that said, this has helped you gain more abundance because you let somebody go. So it's kind of like it's a game. I don't know, like, if you ever heard of the like Sega Genesis or something like that, like the Mario game. Every time you win a certain level, the Most High God will bring you. Why I said the Most High God? I gotta be so spiritual. Every time you win a level, you go up another floor, and you have to beat something else. But you, like, you get the coins and stuff, and when you get the coins and you get enough coins, you get like an extra life or something like that. This is how it is, showing me your life looks in real life. So every time you cut a person off, God is giving you more happiness. Every time you know how to release yourself from people that don't serve you, God is giving you an extra level of power. And it may not feel good because you love these people, but again, you have to protect your energy. So that's neither here nor there. What I'm seeing here is that you are gaining more spiritual gifts, okay? And the more and more you go up levels, you will be receiving spiritual gifts. So it's going to be very intense, all right? And this is your abundance, because Spirit is always wanting you to stay in the know, okay? Your spiritual gifts are going to help you to be more enlightened in your life. It's going to help you to be able to astral travel. It's going to help you to see through people, see the lies that people say, see people being very manipulative towards you. If they're lying and shit, you're going to see all of that clearly, And this is good for you. Even though people say it's demonic and stuff, it's going to cause you a great deal of elevation. So clarify the Page of Pentacles in the reverse position, Spirit. Clarify the Page of Pentacles in the reverse position. Clarify the Page of Pentacles in the reverse position. Okay. So with the Page of Pentacles in the reverse position, there is somebody who is unsure on how to, this person is they're grown. This person is an adult, but they don't think practical. They don't have a practical mindset. I feel like this person, they're not making the best decisions in their life. And even though they're trying to balance their life out, there are some issues with clarity. This person has to have a practical way of thinking. They're going to have to, it's kind of like some premature ways of thinking. Even though this person is grown, they're an adult, they may even be abundant, they may have money or whatever it is, they may have a good career. The way they're thinking is like a premature thinking, and they're trying to balance themselves out. But it's difficult to balance yourself out when you are not able to rationalize certain decisions that you make. Instead, the decisions that you make are very premature. It's not good. So Spirit is wanting you to end the cycle of making premature decisions where you're unsure. I guess I can give an example. There were many decisions that I made when it came to doing business with people. And when I would jump into paying somebody to do something, I didn't ask all the questions. This is you not asking all the questions. You just getting they're half-assing you. Like, they tell you, oh, okay, I do this. Well, okay, you sit in a chair and you get your hair done, but the hairstyle that they're giving you is not what you asked for, because they really don't know how to do that hairstyle. They're actually just practicing. So you didn't ask, hey, do you know how to do this hairstyle? Like, have you ever done it before? And instead of you saying, have you ever done it before? They're like, well, I'm going to just practice on your head. You didn't get all the information. You know, Spirit is telling you that it's time to think more, like you have to be more grounded so that when you walk away from situations, you can feel fulfilled in your experience every time. You know, this is even for me. Sometimes I can make hasty decisions thinking that somebody knows how to do something, and then when it's done, you don't like what they did because you didn't ask all the questions. You know, you had the money to pay for it. You know, they spoke to you and they said, "Hey, I know how to, I'll do it." You know, but they were immature. You know, you made an immature decision on letting this person do some business for you, and they didn't really know what they were doing. So now they done messed up something, and now you gotta find somebody to do it over again, and you're wasting more money because you didn't make the proper decision. So Spirit is telling you to make sure that when you make certain decisions in your life, that your foundations are sealed, that they're not cracked. You don't want a cracked foundation. You want everything to be whole. You want to walk away happy. You want to walk away fulfilled. You know, it's not good to find the person who's the cheapest to do it. Find the person that can actually do it. So if this is even remodeling your home or whatever it is, make sure that the person that is doing the job knows what they're doing. It's no more time to make premature decisions, okay? So, another thing that's going on currently is someone possibly overthinking. Clarify this, Spirit. So someone's thinking about the karma that they're about to receive or that they are receiving, okay? Clarify the justice card, Spirit. Clarify the justice card. Clarify the justice card. So yeah, there's someone who's currently in judgment. I'm seeing here that this person is thinking about the things that they've done. Okay? Clarify the Nine of Swords, Spirit. They're thinking about things, the decisions that they've made. Some decisions that someone made. Someone made some very unbalanced decisions, and they're stressing about the decisions that they made because whatever they're going through currently, they know that whatever they put out is what they're receiving back. Okay, so this is lessons that this person is going to have to learn, and they're possibly going through the dark night of the soul, and this is good for them. And I mean, you know, I always say, like, the dark night of the soul is, you know, even though it's a difficult journey, it's for you to face the things that you've done so that you can fix it. You know, this is the Most High God giving you a chance to make it right for yourself. Again, we're talking about accountability. We're talking about not blaming the other person. Oh, this person made me do this, because, you know, whatever you are blaming others for is not going to help you heal. Release the devil, because that devil, your ego, or, you know, the entity that you have attached to you, is controlling your decisions. Okay, and so when you're being controlled by your decisions, you're not able to make clear decisions. Just like when someone was you know, making immature decisions. So I'm gonna give an example. Someone I know has somebody do their taxes. Now, this person has a sexual demon, and I know they do because I can look at a person and clearly tell that you got a sexual demon. But anyway, this person has a sexual demon, and they had this woman do their taxes. And so, you know, I'm like, okay, well, you know, I want everything to work out for this person. Like, literally, I'm like, okay, well, you can come to the person I go to because they're good. He like, no, I'm gonna go to this person or whatever. Well, let's just say the next month I hear from this person and they're like, man, this person stole my money. And I'm like, oh, really? Like, I'm so sorry. Like, so they didn't give you your money. I told you to go to the person I have for you. Come to find out, this person, this man, had sex with the woman and they stole their money. You know, so certain decisions that you make will hold you back because you have premature thinking. You're a grown man or a grown woman, but because you have an entity attached to you that you're continuously feeding, and this could be a sexual demon that you have attached to you that you're feeding each and every day, and even and you know, you're just making stupid decisions because you don't know how to control your demon. We have to learn how to stop feeding the beast. In order for you to stop feeding the beast, whatever you love doing the most is what you're going to have to stop doing. If you love drinking alcohol, you're going to have to stop drinking it if you want to be in alignment. Better get some of this beet juice that I got. It don't taste the best, but shoot, I know it's helping me. Okay? If you have a gossip spirit, you're going to have to stop feeding your gossip devil. And you're going to have to hush your mouth. Because that's what your throat chakra is speaking. A bunch of lies, deceit, and even when you're talking about somebody, it's going right back to you. So your throat chakra is not healed because your throat chakra only knows negativity. So you only speak negative. I don't want to be around nobody that say, I'm broke. Because there's been many a times where I didn't have money in my pocket and I would never speak those words. And I had a friend who would say that, like, I'm broke as hell. And I'll be like, how could you say that about yourself? I don't care how it's looking. I don't care how it feels. I will never speak those words over my mouth, because if you're someone you call, like, if you call yourself, if you're in a religion, like if you're a Christian or if you're spiritual, whatever you call yourself, and you feel like Jesus is going to, I don't know, but for me and my spirituality, I know that the divine will never cause me to be broke. You know what I'm saying? Like, I know that I'm rich. It may not look like it, but you don't speak words over yourself like that. That's crazy. I would, like, even when I was in a hospital sick, I would never say I'm sick. And my doctor would be like, you're sick. You're sick. I'd be like, I'm not sick. Stop saying that over me. I'm healed. I am healed. I feel healed. I don't care how it feels, You have to speak life into yourself, over yourself. And also, for the people who gossip about you, you need to declare, decree, and establish that all gossip, all rumors, all lies that has been told on yourself are now destroyed in spirit and in flesh. Because those words that they speak, even though people claim they don't do spell work or magic, that is magic, because words that you speak are affirmations. The things that you speak out of your mouth is what you're manifesting for yourself. So you have to be careful about what you're saying about yourself and about other people, because even when you're speaking on somebody else, you're really talking about yourself. So with that said, I'm seeing here that someone is going through it. So Spirit, tell me why they're going through this. What did they do? What did they do? What did this person do? What did this person do? Why is this person going through this? Why is this person stressing? Okay, so why is this person stressing? Because someone could have been someone stressing because they were trying to force a connection with a specific person, and they were trying to be sneaky. Clarify the yeah, so someone was trying to clarify the King of Wands. Clarify the King of Wands, Spirit. Okay. So what I'm seeing here is that the words are never tell, never, what do they say? They say, never let a person tell you more than once that they don't want you. Like if they're showing you some sort of neglect, unappreciation, I feel like someone was trying to force a connection, and they were trying to, someone was being sneaky. Clarify the Seven of Swords. Yeah, they were dealing with a bunch of people, and someone was trying to force something. They were dealing with, so there's someone who's getting in trouble for also being promiscuous. There's people in trouble for promiscuity. Yeah. It's a lot of stuff going on. Gossip and lies, working together to bring somebody down. Yeah, there are people who are going through karma. They're going through judgment. So I'm most definitely seeing a relationship that was forced. So if you tried to force a connection onto somebody that wasn't for you, Spirit is teaching you self-love at this time. Spirit is teaching you how to love yourself, how to focus on yourself. So you're possibly going to be alone for a while so that you can learn how to remove yourself from people that don't serve you. If someone's showing you more than once that they don't want you, and you're continuing to force a connection, you will be getting karma for it. And you might be like, well, that ain't nothing. Yes, it is something, because you are not listening to the divine. When the divine is trying to push, like when the divine is telling you no and you do it anyway, you're continuing to deal with someone anyway. When the divine is saying this person is not for you, they're showing you in many ways that this person is not for you. You're going to get karma, because God is trying to teach you self-love. So you're out of alignment, because also it was a more sexual based relationship. Okay. So yeah, there are people going through karma for their sexual, their sexual nature. Page of Cups energy with the Death card. Clarify the Spirit. Also, I'm seeing here that there is disagreements happening behind the scene when it comes to friendships or a friendship. There is Five of Wands energy, Spirit. What is this here for? So there could be somebody trying to clarify the Queen of Pentacles, Spirit. This has to do with a child. So there could be someone with a child that is okay. So there could clarify the Page of Cups here. Why is the Page of Cups here? Why is the Page of Cups here? Okay, so there is an ending when it comes to someone messing with a child. There could have been someone bothering a child or something. The child is in a good space at this time, so that is that's good. That situation is good, okay? But when it comes to other adults or people acting a fool, child, there are people who are irritated. Clarify the Five of Swords. Someone trying to be sneaky. Clarify the Five of Swords, Spirit. So there's a bunch of people who are I guess it's so-called friends who are gossiping. They have egos. They're like, they're connected, but honestly, I don't really see. Clarify the Nine of Cups, Spirit. Okay. So I guess these people are friends or something, and they're gossiping and they're lying on somebody. They're sitting here lying on somebody. Why are they lying? What is this about? Someone's lying on somebody. Clarify the Five of Wands, Spirit. Why is this they lying? Why is these people lying? Okay, so they're no longer able to lie on somebody. So these people who are very argumentative, they're very did I say argumentative? Yeah, argumentative. They're very they're like in competition with each other. These are people who are in competition with each other. Well, clarify the Ten of Swords. Whatever it is, it's possibly people who were trying to go up against you is what I'm seeing here. You left these people out in the cold, or they may have left you out in the cold, making you feel some type of way, causing division and chaos in people's lives. Secretly, yeah, they were, okay, so they were trying to manipulate how someone gave to you, how someone dealt with you, okay? They were trying to come against a particular person. Maybe you could have been in a relationship or something. If you were in a relationship with someone, or if you were friends with someone, someone was trying to come against your friendship or come against you in that person's relationship. Whatever kind of relationship this was, this could be your boss, this could be your ex-lover, this could be a friend. There were other people trying to work up against the connection to try to stop the connection from growing, or, you know, from being, you know, whatever that is. Yeah, that's what I'm seeing. What else is going on, Spirit? What else do we need to know? So yeah, the Five of Wands is still coming out. Clarify this Five of Wands, Spirit. What's going on with the Five of Wands? With the Tower card. Clarify the Tower card. Bunch of negativity, child. Clarify the Tower card. The Lovers card. Everything is fine card. But clarify all of this, Spirit, in one. Okay. I'm also seeing here that there has been some changes when it comes. Clarify the Tower card. See, the Tower card didn't come up in the reverse, but there is some changes that are about to happen when it comes to a certain type of understanding that someone is getting. You know, with the Devil card and the High Priest. Clarify the Devil card, Spirit. So someone can no longer work up against you when it comes to either some spell work or whatever they're saying about you. There has been some truth that has been revealed. And so with that said, like, I feel like people are a little nervous because they've talked badly about you. Whatever they said about you, they can no longer say it because you've caught something out. They're toxic though. You know, they're still lingering around with toxicity. And with the Knight of Pentacles, clarify Knight of Pentacles, Spirit. These are people who actually want to work with you. They're wanting to collaborate with you. They're saying that, you know, you are very gifted. People are noticing that you're very gifted. You know, with the Empress card, you're represented as the Empress. You're represented as the Emperor. If you're an Emperor, if you're someone who's worked on yourself and you consider yourself a chosen being, these people know the truth. They can no longer speak lies on you. They can no longer say whatever lies that they were saying about you. Whatever has been said has been exposed. They've been exposed. This is what it's saying. Yeah, they learned something with the Hermit card here. Yeah, they see you as the sun. You know, you're actually happy. You're actually abundant. You know, you're in a good space in your life. And so even when these people tried to fight against you and tell lies on you, try to manipulate situations, you always came out as the Empress or the Emperor. If you're doing, if you're trying to balance your life, if you feel as if some things are not as steady as you want them to be, things are about to get back on track for you, chosen ones. God had to shake up. Can't even talk. God had to shake up some things. You heard how I said shake? shake. I'm stuttering because that's how it was. There was a shakeup that happened. There was a shakeup that happened, and the Most High God is just trying to they're trying to help your foundation. Like the Most High and your spiritual team is fixing your foundation. So whatever was cracked in your foundation is now being sealed tight. Okay, I'm seeing here that whatever energy that was coming from your past is now closed off. Okay, you got new opportunities, chosen ones. No one can stop this. This is what they've been trying to stop. You know, they thought that, you know, if they spoke badly about you, balance is here, okay? They thought if they spoke badly about you, if they, you know, they're trying to now think of what to say now. People are trying to think of what to say now. But you know, also, this could be in regards to having many options, okay? So people, they wanted to bring you down, but I see you still were able to heal. You were still able to get through the issues that you were going through in your past. When it came to people, you know, the thing is, what doesn't kill you makes you stronger. God is only here to elevate you and make you the beautiful person that you deserve to be, you know. So we got all works of inequity done against myself and my loved ones is now destroyed in spirit and in flesh. So whatever you felt was unfair, whatever happened in your life that was unfair is now about to be fair again, okay? God is now giving you exactly what you desire because you deserved it. You worked on yourself. And God is helping you heal from the past issues, okay? So clarify the Seven of Swords, Spirit. Okay. So clarify the Seven of Swords. Clarify the Seven of Swords, Spirit. Clarify the Seven of Swords. Clarify the Seven of Swords. Please. Sisters, thank you. All right. So also what I'm seeing here, clarify the King of Swords. Okay. So you may not know exactly what you're doing. You may not know exactly how you're getting to where you need to get, because currently with the Seven of Swords energy, this is things that are hidden from you, things that are not being revealed. Maybe you feel like you're sneaking your way into some sort of success. You're thinking practical and making clear decisions on how to gain that true abundance, and you're doing it in a way to where you're not even going to understand how you got here to this level of happiness, fulfillment, abundance, you know, a lot of true fulfillment here, okay? But I see here with hard work and dedication, you're definitely focused on yourself. This card don't even belong in here. But you're focused on yourself, and I feel like you know it's going to be a lot of work, but there's opportunity here for you to get exactly what you want. Chosen, and this is what you're doing. You have the will and your look at this. You have a lot of transitions that are happening. Okay? The door to great value is here. And people are feeling they're feeling upset because you're kind of leaving them behind, okay? So with the horse and the skeleton that's on the horse, this is you ending a chapter. Like what I'm seeing here is pretty much you've learned what you needed to learn. So you had to deal with a bunch of people who made it seem as if you didn't have a crown. Like you weren't the person, like, oh, you're not supposed to have that position. You know, so people who stole your crown from you, people who stole certain opportunities from you because they felt as if you shouldn't have been on a certain level. People felt as if you weren't supposed to be on a certain platform or something like that. And so the person who was on the platform, the person who was being seen, or no, you know, they were being seen, a lot of people knew them. Like, this could have been somebody, I don't know who this person is, but all I know is you had to have a face-to-face with this person where you challenged this person. You made this person feel as if you were challenging them, or this person felt as if you were challenging them, and you actually were, because you were telling this person that I'm worthy. I know who I am, and you're not going to tell me what position I belong to, because the Most High God already approved me for certain positions. And because I know who I am, you're not going to, you ain't do no work on yourself. You ain't do shit. But you want to sit here and tell me who I am and where I should be in my position. You know how people, they get the best positions in the job because they know somebody. And you know damn well this person don't belong in that position. You know you should have took that position. Well, right now what I'm seeing here is that you're taking your position. You're the one that's saying, you know what? I know what I deserve. I know who I am. I know I've healed. I know I've done all the work that I needed to do. And I know that God is granting me this opportunity to be able to get on another level. And this is where you are. You're on your white horse, okay? You represent true purity. You know, with the black and white, it represents duality to me. And so it's like you've learned how to fight in the darkness where people were trying to come against you. You knew how to put your sword up and say, you know what, you want to fight, let's fight. We gonna go for it. In the spiritual realm, you fought in the spiritual realm. You've healed yourself. You knew how to protect your energy. You knew how to work with your spiritual team. Whatever you did, what I'm seeing here is now you're on the horse. This person fell off the horse. They lost their position. This person who everyone thought was the shit, they finding out there's a new chief in town. Chosen, you are the one. You are the one. And this is why you're going to have good luck happening for you. Things are going to be working out in your favor, Chosen. You know, you've knocked many devils off of their high horse. And now you're in the position and people can kiss your black ass. Okay? You deserve it though. You know, with the Three of Swords, clarify the Three of Swords, Spirit. People are hurt. This is a hard lesson for people. Okay? And the thing is, how dare you think that I've done some type of magic? Okay, yeah, I may have done magic to improve my life, but I ain't do, you know, whatever I did is what was dealt to me. Like, I feel like there was a difficult time, you know, in your life where you felt as if you had to manipulate your life in some ways. I'm seeing here, like, this is manipulation and lessons, okay? Because throughout the hurt, there were times where you had to manipulate your situation. And when I'm talking about manipulation, I'm talking about transmuting certain energies that people were projecting on you. People were projecting on you. Maybe people were lying on you. People were talking badly. You wouldn't even believe half of the things that people were saying about you, Chosen. But what I'm seeing here is that you knew how to project. I mean, you knew how to transmute energy that was being projected upon you. Okay? And it hurt you at times. And you know you had to watch your thoughts. Tower moment. The Five of Swords. The Two of Swords. Clarified by the Five of Pentacles. So people are about to learn lessons. You've knocked people off of their throne. The throne that they thought they had. They have the audacity to look at the burning building and wonder why they fell out of it. It's because of their ways, their wicked ways. You know, now they have to start over. Now they have to realize why they're put in certain positions. The positions that they wanted you in is what they're in. You know, with the judgment card, this is telling me that these people are being judged. They're under judgment for harshly judging you, for telling you that you weren't equipped for certain positions, that you weren't going to make it, they calling you a bum, all of those things. Yeah, I remember that. I remember it too, Chosen. I'm so sorry, Mickey. Let me pull you a card. If you don't mind, I'll pull you something. Spirit, what does Mickey need to know about her health? Give her something positive to. Okay. So Spirit is telling you to look through, like they're telling you to have more confidence, okay? They're telling you that you're blessed and you're talented, Mickey. Don't forget to have passion through life. There, you know, even though you may be grieving because of your health issues, Spirit is telling you that you do have a life purpose. And I know it's difficult to hear, but you have to maybe change your diet, you know, the things that you're eating, or, you know, look into soursop. Look into soursop, okay? You have your spiritual team around you. Make sure that you're using that. Spirit is telling you to lighten your load. Okay? Things will get better for you. There will be some changes and transitions happening in your life. I understand that losing something is an opportunity to appreciate it. Spirit is telling you to recognize that you will have some sort of justice and happiness throughout whatever issues you may be going through, Mickey. I'm sorry about that. And also, you're protected. That's what Spirit is saying. Anything else for the chosen, Spirit? Whew. Okay. So you got more. So you got some. You got something that you need to do, chosen. And I know you don't feel like doing it, but I see that you're going to be taking steps one at a time to get it done. And this is going to help you have more money. You like, don't tell my business. I'm not telling your business, chosen. We're not going to be specific. But what I'm seeing here is that there are opportunities for you, chosen. The Fool card is telling me that you're on another fool's journey. Okay? A fool's journey to peace and happiness and abundance, fulfillment. Everything that you ever wished for, whatever you wrote down, whatever you have been manifesting while a bunch of people were in their toxic ways doing, you know, black magic, all this crazy stuff to manipulate your life and stop your progress, to control your life and do whatever they wanted to do to you while they were so busy focused on you. You're about to be traveling. You're about to be making, you know, you're gonna be good, chosen. You're gonna be happy. I can't make this up. Things are going to be working out for you. So for people to try to stop you from your goal, stop you from your success, they could never stop you. Because you have a true passion for the things that you want in your life. And you're protecting your energy. Whatever people tried to throw you is being buried. Okay, all of the burdens that people try to give you, you're protecting your space and your energy. All right. Yeah. And of course, there's always going to be a hater There's always going to be someone who's in secret competition with you, or someone who's just trying to block you, stop you. What else, Spirit? This is going to continue. But the more it continues, Spirit, Chosen, the more you're going to be putting these people in check. Because the thing is, no weapon formed against you shall prosper. It's not going to work. Whatever they got to say to you, they're going to have to say it to themselves or to each other. They too high. You're too high for them to reach you. You don't mix with low vibration. You don't even understand the vocabulary of low vibrational energy. This is what they're in. This is what they're under, you know. This is how it feels to be someone who is misguided, misled, and has demonic attachments. You know, it's not good. You know what I'm saying? And as much as you love this person or these people, and you want to help heal them, you want to help them, the thing is, God is like, no. You did what you had to do. You helped as much as you could. It's nothing else to do. These people are going to have to learn their own lessons. They're going to have to start from the beginning. Yeah. You're moving on. But look, someone's going to try to see you. Someone's making plans. Clarify the Seven of Swords, Spirit. Clarify the Seven of Swords. There's some man who's wanting to come by and see you. They're going to come there. Some man is going to try to come by your house. They're thinking clearly on how to do this. And they're hurting. They could have a child involved or something, but they're wanting to go to like counseling, or, you know, there's someone. Clarify the Magician. This person is probably doing like, they're wanting to manipulate. They've been talking to a child or something, and trying to have the child feel bad for them, and it's causing, you know, honestly, I just feel like this person is in a difficult situation where they're like, you know, the thing is, you've not learned your lesson. You cannot just pop up in somebody's life and try to, like, all of a sudden, oh, I want to be with you. We want to be together. I want to be together with you. Or I want to be your friend, or whatever this is. You know, no, that's not how we do things. You need to find healing, and you can't rush that. I remember someone told me, Chosen, when I was in the process of going through my healing and when I was feeling rejected, someone said, I was like, you know, can we like try to figure it out? Oh, I'm gonna need you to, I don't even know if I should say this, but I'm gonna say it anyway. Someone was like, you need to wear some heels, something about wear some heels. And because I just went through my chemo and stuff, and they were like, you need to wear some heels, fix yourself, basically talking about my appearance and stuff, because I was bald head, like I didn't have, like, man, I went through so much, you know. God is so good. Like, when I look back at what I went through in my life and where I am now, I'm very grateful, because I did go through the dark night of the soul. And when I was going through it, a lot of people weren't really like trying to bring me down. Well, they were. When I was they were. When I was going through the dark night of the soul, it's amazing. Well, I would say this. It's amazing that when you go through the dark night of the soul, there is nobody around that you know that will try to bring you down. It's kind of like people are a little bit there for you in some ways. Well, then, how can I say? I would say, like, as you know, when people see that you're at the finish line of getting through some hardships, that's when it gets harder. However, when you're going through the midst of a lot of chaos, people are there celebrating with you. Like, it's kind of like people like it when you're going through hardships and stuff. And so that was what was happening. Like, I was going through the hardships. Oh, it was so bad. It was so, I could write a book. I could write a book, because I noticed, like, I didn't have nobody. Like, my mom, when she passed, I realized that I was alone. I had my kids, of course, but I was really alone. I felt like I was, oh, I don't need the feelings that you just have, I don't know how to explain it, guys, but it's amazing how when you almost at the top, that's when your opponents, they come and they try to bring you down even more. Now, when you were down, nobody really was trying to bring you down as much. They were still doing spell work behind the scenes, but you ain't really, I don't know, maybe they did the spell work to try to keep you in that position. I didn't notice that people were doing spell work on me until 2020. I always had it lingering in my head though, like, this can't be, like, something is not right. Like, how is my life so effed up right now? Somebody gotta be doing something. I don't know. It was like my money was funny. Like, everything was just going real bad for me, And so I start watching this person, and they were teaching about burning and releasing, because I was doing like the reversals and stuff, and I was just heavily into a lot of the dark magic. I was really, but it wasn't in a way to where I was hurting anybody. But I will F somebody up in a minute. I will put your ass in a sour jar in a minute. You mess with me. And I wasn't the person that said, like, if you looked at me funny, I will put you in a sour jar or something like that. No, I wasn't that person. But I was a person that, like, this guy, he tried to, well, he did. He scammed me out of $300. And I didn't, I could have put him in a sour jar. Like, I always had a kind heart. The only time I put somebody in a sour jar was somebody that I used to deal with. This person was horrible. Like, literally, like, I can't even tell y'all half of the stuff that happened. But I did put him in a sour jar, and I put a black candle on top of it. And guess what, y'all? When I did that, I got scared, because when I put the black candle, this is how powerful I am. When I put the black candle on top of the sour jar, and I wrote whatever I wanted, like, you gonna receive every hurt that you gave me, or da da da. And a middle finger the middle finger popped out of the black candle. I got scared, and I just poured it out, and I threw it away, because I was like, you know what, I'ma just let God get this person. But then, like, I did something I had no business doing, and I feel like I had like a whole 2 years or 3 years of some crazy stuff. Like, my life was just, it was not right. So what I'm saying is, like, I know people are doing like magic on me or whatever, like black magic on me. And it was definitely stressing me out at one point, where I was like, something's not right. I was into the spiritual baths, but I wasn't like, I don't know, like, I just thought that, okay, if I, act like it wasn't going on, I kept moving, I kept going, I didn't cleanse myself the way I should have. I wasn't praying like I should have. I wasn't doing any of those things. And anyway, with that said, like, once I got into the magic, I did it to do something I ain't had no business doing. But when I did it, I'll probably share that with y'all one day. I'm not gonna do it now. But when I did it, let me tell you, I will never do that shit again. I will never do that shit again. I will never do that shit again, because I know for a fact that when I did what I was doing, my life, it just kept, it was the worst. It was the worst. So yeah, I learned my lesson, because it was leaving me in a great deal of heartache. And another thing is, like, me and my sister, we were cool, like we were close, I was thinking, like, because when we were younger, our relationship wasn't that good. But when my mom passed, it seemed like things were going really, really good with us. But I know somebody from my past did some black magic on me and my sister to not be cool. Like, she wanted to mess up my whole foundation. This girl, she tried to, like, cause all of my relationships to she wanted to break up like, she didn't want me to have nobody. And so literally, when I say everybody fell off, everybody fell off. I do feel like there was some sort of manipulation in that situation, because the people that were being evil to me were people that I love. Like, this is family. This was people I known for years that I was close to. Like, I couldn't believe it. You know what I'm saying? Half of the things that were going on, my life was so bad. And that was the dark night of the soul. That was the dark night of the soul. And so I start praying. I start, because it was to the point where I wanted to, like, do, magic on people that were doing it to me, because I knew who was doing it. And something was like, God was like, you can't do that. You cannot do that, because you're only sending it back. You're only sending it back. And so I was like, okay, well, what do I do? And I'm going to say thank you to Shavy Zane, because Shavy Zane was a woman who, I don't know when I start watching her. I don't know when she came across my timeline, but I give thanks to her and her prayer. The I declare and decree prayer has helped my life so much. And I'm telling you, as soon as I start doing the I decree and declare prayers, everything started to come back into alignment for me, because I wasn't doing the reversals. Because I feel like, when you're doing those reversals and it's coming back to you in a spiritual way, because if you're sending out negativity, it's going to come back. And love is the highest vibration. So if you're doing your burning and releasing, I declare, decree, and establish that all black magic, all spell work, all witchcraft is now destroyed in spirit and in flesh. You're not sending it back. But when you do your declare and decree to say the highest form of righteous judgment is swiftly cast upon the person's head who's sending the magic, enemies known and unknown, baby, it's gonna hit everybody, and it's gonna give them the judgment that they deserve. It's gonna give them the day that they deserve without hitting you, because you're not returning. Because when you're returning it, you just don't know what you're returning. You don't know who's doing it. You don't. So all enemies unknown, I declare, decree, and establish that the highest form of righteous judgment is placed upon all enemies known and unknown who are doing any type of black magic. All of that is being sent back to the sender. So this is why a lot of people that are your ops are put in positions like this, because they are receiving the highest form of righteous judgment. The highest form of righteous judgment is not the judgment that you're placing on them. It's the judgment that is equal to whatever they have put out to you. And this is what the Most High God judges. This is what It's fair judgment. It's fair justice, you know? So you may want to kill somebody, right? So you like doing a spell work to kill somebody. You know how they got the F me up candles. You want to kill somebody, but if you're doing the highest form of righteous judgment, God is going to give them the day that they deserve. And it may not be to kill somebody. So if you killing somebody and you doing spell work to kill their whole life, that stuff will come back to you in some form, some way. Just be careful about what y'all doing, because I'm telling you, I'm definitely on the left-hand path, but it's all in the form of righteousness. Everything I do, I try to be a righteous being. And I heard somebody say, oh, you can't be righteous all the time. I mean, what I'm saying is I try. You know, you want to try. You know, you want to try to be your best self, because this is the only way that you'll have a good life. A lot of people are stuck in chaos. But the issue is, these people, they just have egos, you know? They have egos. And they just don't know how to stop. They don't know how to stop. They don't know how to stop, baby. They just keep going. They're blocked off. They got issues. These people, they are fighting their dark night of the soul. These people are fighting their dark night of the soul. They gotta be around each other, and they don't even like each other. Look at that. That looked like a mess. These people don't even like each other, and they're dealing with each other. Each and every one of them bring burden to each other. You know, I was friends with friends that weren't friends. And my thing is, why am I being friends with friends that ain't really my friends? That don't make sense. Is it because I don't know how to be alone? You have to separate yourself from this. You know, some of these people in this group don't even have a mind of their own, because they're being spiritually handled by other people who have strong personalities. Like for me, I don't want to deal with, like, okay, it's fine for you to have a strong personality, but when it comes to you trying to control me and my life and what I got going on over here, that's a problem for me. You're not about to sit here and try to tell me what I need to do or who I need to be around, or, you know, this is what this is. You know, these are people who are really stressed out with people like this. They really don't like the people that they're around, you know, but this is the seeds that they continue to grow each and every time. They're not really happy, you know. There's no balance in this. I remember, you know, you don't want to feel like, oh shit, like they're asking me to go out to eat. I really don't want to sit down with these people. Like if you have if you're feeling like you can't even be one-on-one with a person or these people in a clique, and you sitting down with people that you really know you don't like, but you know, it's this person, it's the ringleader in a group who's telling you what to do. You know, they're basically the one who is like causing all the confusion, and you're in the midst of it. But again, while you're being involved in cliques that are full of confusion, spite, evilness, gossip, and all that, you're being judged. And God is like, look at all this. Like, you spent all this time and all this toxicity when you could have been working on yourself. You could have been focusing on your goals and your dreams, but you spent the whole hour on the phone talking about somebody. Like, where do they do that at? What, you know, what for, you know? So with the star card, the 8 of Wands, and the 7 of Swords, this is you not being bothered with the BS. This is you handling your business. This is you, you know, protecting your energy. This is you receiving the healing that you need. Clarify the 4 of Cups. This is you also This is me also possibly giving someone advice, but someone feeling irritated about everything that I say. And it's because I'm actually, you know, in charge of my life. Or you're in charge of your life, you know? It's bringing someone a huge burden. When you stand up for yourself, my spiritual team don't play with them. Misery loves company. They are each other's lion dens. Yep. Good morning, Grand Rising, gorgeous. Your story resonates. Ashe. Ashe. So yeah, there are, you know, it's nothing but stressful. You see, this is stress. Like, who wanna do that? These people are fighting their dark night of the soul. They rather gossip, lie, talk about people. Like, it get old after a while. You know what I'm saying? It really gets old after a while. It's kind of like, what are we really doing? Like, it's time to end the cycle of that type of shitty mentality. Like, it's not working for you. It's time for you to focus on some sort of happiness. Also time for some people to heal their inner child. What are you doing to heal your inner child? How are you becoming your better half? You know, it's time to cut clear. Like, maybe you do have issues with saying no, and spirit is telling you to step into a space in your life where you're really cutting clear of the BS to get to your truth. Like, you're getting to your truth, you know? This is what I'm seeing here, you know? And chosen, this is your happiness. You know, people wanting to actually work with you, but they feel like you're too much. Those cycles are closed though. They can't do that over here because they got issues, and we ain't trying to deal with that. We really, you know, we're on the good side of karma, and we got other things that we need to be focused on. We ain't got time to be dealing with negativity, somebody else's drama, or, you know, oh, this person did this person did that. Okay? So what I'm seeing here is that someone wanting you to come back, but it came out in a reverse. So it's saying they're blocked off. You're on someone's mind. It's a yes for me. Spirit is wanting someone to be happy now. I feel like someone's not happy. What else, Spirit? Anything else from these cards? Thank you. It says they practicing witchcraft on you. Okay, so the thing is, this person around you may be wearing a false mask. Be careful of the people you have around you because they don't serve you no good. Okay, whatever spirit is telling you to move on, and don't give it back. So you're not supposed to be giving something back. Make sure you don't let nobody take shit from you. What else, Spirit? Someone misses you. Yeah. And whoever this is, they like you. They need you to be active. They want you to be active in their life. But if Spirit tells you to cut this person off, baby, cut them off. Because they will stab you in the back. All right? That's what it says. They'll stab you in the back. Be careful who you're allowing into your life after you done did all this healing. You know, you cannot cross-contaminate with people who are unhealed, who they're not worthy. They're not worthy to be in your position. Again, you had to fight with a bunch of demons to get where you are. So why let people come back who's not worked on themselves? Now they want a piece of your pie when you were in the kitchen cooking the whole time, and they were doing nothing but being, gossiping on you and all that lying. What I'm saying here is that you are a queen rising, stepping into your power. Praise is coming up, spotlight, whatever's happening. I see good things happening for you. And as good things happen for you, you already know people gonna be talking a bunch of shit. You know, you just gotta dodge those bullets that they try to send. You know, be careful. All right, because there are people who are cyber bullying you. And there's nothing they can do because you're dodging negativity, blocking negativity, escaping crazy people, and protected by haters. Because they don't have absolutely nothing to do but look at you under fake accounts. So let's get a last oracle message for this reading. And then I will come back with the dream interpretation. Guys, if y'all haven't watched my dream interpretation, look in my lives. They're so good. Make sure you're subscribing to the channel. I got some real good readings that will help you and assist you with your life. So we got no place like home. Shoot, this is pretty much telling you to be your authentic self. But let's read it. This is number 50, and it's interesting because I was telling y'all about the number 5, which represents change. And so I do see that there are changes that are happening in a lot of your lives. So look out for them. It's good changes that are happening, chosen. If you worked on yourself, if you're starting to work on yourself, whatever is happening in your life, you know, we all have different paths that we're going. So there's no need to be in a rush. There's no need to look at other people's abundance and their happiness or what they got going on. Focus on you. Stay in the present moment. It's saying authenticity, coming home to yourself, feeling at home, arriving at a place where you just fit. Being comfortable in your own skin. Home feels safe and secure. It's a comfortable place to rest and create. A place that is known and you can call yours. This card signals that your ability to trust yourself and feel at home in your own skin is beginning to solidify as you claim your dignity and integrity, aspects of yourself no one can take away from you. You know who you are. You hold your head high, yet with neither pride nor humility. Instead, you stand as the observer, seeking through the eyes of your soul. This puts you in a position of power and strength. Authenticity is your home. You are safe here in the house of your spirit and your spirit. Ashe. Guys, I am like so blessed for you. I keep seeing 555 and 333. Girl, I seen 555 today, and I seen 000. And then yesterday I was like, I'm gonna manifest 4444. Well, 444, and I ended up seeing a bunch of 44s, and then later on I saw 4444, and I was like, yes. Protection, baby. All right, so creativity and changes that are happening. With that said, guys, I will come back with a dream interpretation later. Yes, gorgeous. I love that name. I am definitely feeling that for you. But I'm gonna come back, y'all, later on. I don't know what time, but please stay posted. Make sure that you have your notification bell on. And make sure that you have you've subscribed to my channel and share my channel with someone who needs healing. I would truly appreciate it. Thank you all so much. Okay, gorgeous. I'm looking forward to seeing you too. Peace, y'all. I'll talk to y'all later. Holla. Thank you, gorgeous.